How the heck are you, everybody? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to perhaps the video I'm most excited to film and share with you guys ever. And this is not clickbait. I found my favorite champion in the game, my favorite here in the game. His name is Artemis. We are live on test server right now. Let me actually pop that up. Live on test server. This is Artemis. First off, could he look more badass? Straight out of Bloodborne. You guys know I love that stuff. Don't love the gun, but you know, he just looks so cool. What else is there to say? He is a healer. His heals are monstrous, but on top of that, he does crazy DPS, like crazy DPS. You guys saw the thumbnail. I'll put the picture up right now. We're talking 150 plus million solo DPSing 120, gear raid 120. I can't get enough of this guy. I've been playing with him for about an hour. He's easy to use. He's going to change, maybe not metas, but change core strategies for how many people will, defeat gear raid 1. I'm going to show you him solo DPSing gear raid 120. You easily, and I can make this video if you guys want after you see this, easily can use him as a main DPS to do 121 in a very, very approachable team comp. What we're doing here is really just to showcase him and put up 150 million damage. He's going to solo DPS. He's freaking nuts. Let's get into the kit. Let's get into this guy. Let's talk about Artemis.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right, let's talk about Artemis. But first, guys, a quick word about Kodashop, the official third-party platform, say that 10 times fast, for Watcher of Realms. I partnered with Watcher of Realms and Kodashop to promote the amazing cumulative top-up event going on right now between Kodashop and Watcher of Realms from February the 2nd to February 8th, in which you can get bonus diamonds whenever you make purchases through Kodashop. So what you can do in Kodashop, they have a long-term 10% discount on W Gold. So simple as that. You want to get $10 worth of W Gold, it costs $9. You want to get $100 worth, it costs $90. So on and so on. And the diamond bonus top-up rewards are pretty sweet too. You can see cumulatively over this event up till February the 8th, if you spend $100, you're going to get a bonus 400 diamonds. If you spend $200, 900, and then it ramps up as you become big whaley spenders. So $800, that's 6,000 diamonds. And if you spend $1,000, that is 10,000 diamonds. So that's well over 100 pulls, right? I am not encouraging anyone at all to spend money on this game. What I am saying is if you want to spend money on the game anyway, and you want to support me, and you want to have a deal doing it, get some free diamonds, maybe you're saving up for Lust, you're building up your stockpile, right above my head will be my exclusive link that you can use to get great discounts and top-up rewards through Kodashop. I'm not encouraging anyone to spend money they weren't planning on spending, but if you were going to spend on money, get that stockpile growing for Lust, and you want to support me while you do it while saving some money, use that link, Kodashop. Okay, so the kit, guys, the talent, when healing allies applied with Blood Craving, more on Blood Craving in a second, restores 2% rage. He puts Blood Craving out from this passive, the Sanguine Tonic. Pretty cool, but basically you just want as many people getting the Sanguine Tonic to receive Blood Craving, because every time he does it, he's getting rage. It also just generally will increase the healing those allies receive from his basic attack. His basic attack is a heal, because he is a healer that just happens to do absolutely bonkers AoE magic damage. If you liked Lightlock or Carnelian, holy crap, and I do like both those heroes. This is another level. He's my favorite hero in the game. There's nothing to talk about. I guess we gotta talk about the skills. That's the talent. So, attack-based healing, very, very strong single target heals. Super strong. He's got phenomenal base stats, like really amazing base stats. Let me actually go to gear. It'll be easier to show you there. You can see I built him with over 18k attack off of this 5,400 plus attack, right? 5,466. He's got that standard interval that many, many healers have of 3 seconds. We got him down rapid. How do we do that? Well, we built 18 plus K attack on him using an attack speed amulet. The gear is solid, but we even crit capped him, crit damage, and I'm going to show you guys when we get into Awakenings, you very easily, with just one Awakening, can build this guy with only 50% crit. He's bonkers. He's bonkers. After Lust, there's no one I want more in the game. Honestly, if I heard his banner was coming before Lust, I would have to make a big decision, because I cannot get over this guy. He is so flipping cool. So let's go to the ultimate. This is how he actually does damage. Oh, let me show you that attack speed amulet before I forget. I mean, look at that. Just crazy. With that, we still put up this much attack on a healer, on a flipping healer. Let's go to the ultimate. Crimson Reaper, during the ultimate, locks onto enemies, dealing 200% AoE damage to up to 8 enemies with each attack, inflicting anti-healing on them. So, basically, it still counts as basic attacks. He locks onto enemies the way he would lock onto allies when he does basic attack heals. Now he's doing basic attack AoE damage. That's why you want him to go fast. That's why Infernal Roar is a great choice. And you definitely need skill ups for this. It comes out to 20 seconds, so it lines up very nicely with Dolores' 22 seconds, as you're going to see when we time them out together. He also puts out a pretty monstrous anti-healing, 3-second anti-heal on up to 8 enemies. I love it. They say the number. Craziness. It's crazy. It keeps going. Now we're going to get some really, really, really nice heals. During the ultimate, he doesn't just stop doing his basic heals, and do these basic AoE attacks instead. He does do that, but he still gets some healing. During the ultimate, heals up to 3 allies around the target, so the enemy target he locks onto with a 150% healing multiplier. This is when it's all skilled up. Basic attack prioritizes enemy targets during the ultimate unless there are only allies in range. So if there's no enemies in range, then he'll just keep doing his heals. Obviously, he's not going to put damage out on his own allies. But basically, we're going to use defenders, so we're going to put defenders in front of the wall for Gear Aid 1. He's going to heal them, and then obviously, he's going to target the enemies and obviously heal them because they're going to be in the radius around the enemies. Then finally, the passive, Sanguine Tonic, periodically locks on to allies, excluding this hero, so excluding himself, Artemis, and throws Sanguine Tonic on them. When hitting a target, applies Blood Craving. I told you it would come back. That's the increased healing received from his basic attacks to nearby allies, and heals them with 180% healing multiplier. The heals are monstrous. But on top of that, when he heals those allies with Blood Craving, he's building up his rage. So I really wanted to get him in a rage-intensive build, a damage-intensive build, an attack speed-intensive build. We just want to cycle this guy like crazy. So that's how we built the comp. That's how we built out his gear. That's how we chose the artifact. Let's get into the Awakenings, and then I'll show you this specific build. And then I just want to... The run takes a while. It's certainly not a speed run, but it is an incredible run, and I can't wait to show you guys. So his A1 is his best Awakening. This is crazy. So he can only do damage during his ultimate. What his A1 does is during the ultimate, he gets 50% crit rate. So during the only time he could ever do damage, now he has 50% more crit rate. So basically, you only ever need to build him with 50% crit rate because he's going to get 50% from this if you have him A1. If you guys want me to see him if you guys want to see him at A1, if you want to see me make him A1, let me know. Obviously, once I awaken him on the test server, I can't unawaken him, but it's pretty wild stuff, really cool stuff. Let's actually click off of that so I don't accidentally do it. Incredible. His A2 is also very good. His A3, I think his A4 and A5 drop off slightly. Plus 300 attack for an attack-based healer and an attack-based damage dealer. Any extra attack is amazing. This makes him equal to like Elwyn at 0 awakenings. That level of base attack, it's over 5,700, is crazy. 5,766. Then his A3 is amazing. Increase the effect duration of Blood Craving on allies by 5 seconds. So previously it only lasts 10 seconds when he applies his Blood Craving. If we look over here from the Sanguine Tonic, now it's going to last 50% longer. It lasts 15 seconds. What's so cool about that? Many more opportunities to keep healing allies that have Blood Craving on them, which means more rage, more rage, more rage. You can cycle him for more crazy heals, and of course, crazy, crazy damage. Now, Awaken level 4, Rage Regen Auto, so just every second he gets 1 more point of rage cost towards his ultimate. That's solid. A5, honestly, you're about to see his heals are mighty, mighty strong, right? So this is just, do you need it? Do you need 30% healing multiplier per second? Sanguine Tonic heals allies in range for a 30% healing multiplier per second. He keeps everyone alive, at least from what I can see. Even when we did tests on 121, people weren't dying. We just couldn't kill people fast enough with a solo DPS. I think he was A1, we easily could do it. But if I just brought Morgan or I deployed Demi earlier, I think we had it. It's crazy. He's got enormous heals. He's got enormous damage, and he's got very, very, very strong heal block. Very strong anti-healing. Let me show you the gear. At the very end, I can show you the builds of the other heroes. There are no slouch builds. This is really just a proof of concept to show you how cool this comp is now, where you're just running defenders and a healer, and you just kill everyone. It's amazing. But we're doing super high attack speed. We're going for this Infernal Roar set, which works on him. Then we're going Whirlwind on the side. I really want him going rapid. And as I showed you, we brought him down over half of his attack control we eliminated. So from 3 seconds to 1.4 seconds. Crit capped. Crit damage is okay. It's not crazy. But you can think about that. We could have gone so heavy into crit damage if we had him at A1, and we could have sacrificed 53.5% crit, because he still would be crit capped at only 50%. On top of that, if you have your collection rewards, since he is a cultist, you're actually getting 3% over here from collection progress as well. So you really only need to build from gear 47% crit, which is nuts. I'll click through the gear very quickly. You see we have some nice ancients. I've improved my gear a lot on the test server. Then I'll show you the artifact. I think this is probably his best artifact. Golden Scarab increases attack by 5%, so more attack, bigger heals, bigger damage. And then when it's maxed out, it starts at 25% rage regen with 0 promos. Max promo, you're talking about 50% increased rage regen percentage. So you might have saw this and thought, oh, only 21%. No, 71%. Incredible stuff. His heal effect, we even got to 59. This piece is just incredible for him. You know, you might see this and like, oh no, it is heal effect. No, man. Attack speed, perfect for him. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage. And he is a healer, and his heals are crazy. So there you go. Heal effect included as well. He's nuts. Alrighty, so let's head into battle. We're here on Gear Raid 1, Stage 20. He absolutely can primary DPS 21, but he probably would need a little support, at least for the strategy I'm going to show you. The point of this strategy is very much a proof of concept to show you kind of like a new way to beat Gear Raid 1. It's just him DPSing with a bunch of tanks. The comp is good. You know, we have nice heroes. We're going to run a cultist team led by Demi and a northerner team led by King Hearts. But you can totally just substitute in more DPS or more support and not have to bring these legendary lords. I really just want to, we're going to use good gear, we're going to use good artifacts, but the point is to show you what Artemis over here truly is capable of. I'll show you everyone's builds at the end. What I will say is these guys, not King Hearts and Demi, these 8, that's our main squad. They'll get cycled in, Hearts and Demi, later on. Like Hearts might come in if Brokier dies at some point, which has happened. Doesn't matter, that's why we have a backup. And of course, when we pick up Laurel, we'll be cycling people in and out, so that's when Demi can take her spot. We'll get a little more anti-healing, Hearts can take a spot, and we'll get a lot of cycling going. But basically, I want to get right into the battle to show you guys. We've got a couple Invig sets. Those are going to be on Hollow. Those are going to be on Laurel. Those are going to be on Dolores. Doesn't matter. The only people that need to receive it, of course, are going to be Artemis to increase not just his healing, but his crazy DPS. Reeve, just so we have a little DPS. Reeve isn't an HP build, but with some attack, a little bit of support doesn't hurt. As you guys saw from the thumbnail, Artemis is incredible. He's capable of incredible things. So without further ado, let's get in and let's try out this Artemis Lightlock absolutely 2.0 God Healer, God DPS, my favorite hero in the game. I can't wait. So there'll be a mix of 1x, 2x, auto ult, manual ult. I just want this to go as smooth as possible. As you can see, obviously Power of Dominance is off. So let's go. We're going to put Artemis where I always put like my primary DPS in all my comps. So whether it's Boreas, Comet, Vierna, whomever, Greed, this is the spot I like to use. Then we'll put Dolores over here. She's an Invig. So you can see she's going to be buffing Artemis. Next up, we can wait a beat. We're going to get Reeve down. We can put him right here facing in. We're actually going to leave this middle tile open. And then you see Laurel's not even max awakening. You can see she's not even 12 cost. Once she's ready, we're going to place her here. We need her for a little bit extra rage regen because we want this cycling as fast as possible. She's also an Invig, so now Reeve has his Invig. Now all that's settled. Once both these ults are active, let's throw this on auto ult just for a second so I can focus. Let's get Mari down. Let's wait. And basically, once Hollow's ready, we can place her down as well. So let's go. There's Hollow. We can have her pointing in here. We're going to leave that middle square open for a little while. You can see we handled that very nicely. When I have a moment after the chaos of starting off settles down, I can show you. Look at some of these numbers he puts out once him and Dolores are ulting. It is crazy, crazy stuff. Right now, the only hits you're seeing, of course, are from Reeve because he's not ulting. All his damage is going to come from the moments in which he is ulting. So we can trigger Hollow right now. I've turned off the auto ult. We can place Elwyn here so she can heal Mari. I'm not placing Elwyn on this square because I don't want her pointing in here for when we place Brokier. I want all the heals to be coming from Artemis. So that's how we're going to get those big boy heals and then the big boy damage that comes from his ult. It's crazy stuff. So let's go. We will wait. I'm going to keep this a little steady. So one trick we can do is once he's at like 90%, and Dolores is ready, we can just throw on that auto ult. Since he's 20 seconds on his ult and Dolores is 22, it lines up really perfectly. I don't know why he didn't trigger. And now our final placement is going to be Brokier. Pause it for 1 second. Of course, his heals aren't like Lightlock, that they're like when he heals, he does the damage, but it's going to allow him to be targeted a lot more and be hitting enemies in that range, at least from the testing I've seen. It's possible, it's all in my head. But we really just want to keep Mari alive anyway, even though Elwyn's a multi-target. To me, it makes sense. So you guys let me know if I'm crazy. Going to do some 1xing here because I really want the beginning part here to go smooth. The auto ults can stay on. Actually, we can 2x it because the auto ults can basically stay on until Dolores is up at like 80%. Then I want to just make sure we time it out perfectly with that 90% rule, 90% charged up in Artemis's ult. So you can see we'll keep an eye on Dolores over here. Basically, she's up over 80. We can throw this on 1x. So once Artemis gets like 90%, that's why I'm up here, by the way, in the corner, guys, just to make sure you guys can see absolutely everything. But yeah, once he gets about 90%, we can throw the auto ult back on. There we go. Really nice. You can see, look at some of these numbers now. I mean, it's crazy. 150, 125. I mean, it's insane. It's just insane what you can do. 108, 130. It's just crazy. 108, 130. It just never ends. He's so gosh darn strong. It's nuts. And just deleting everybody. It's easy for him. It's really easy for him. Let's throw off the auto ult again. See, Broke, you're doing a really nice job of tanking. We can ult with him. And yeah, just handling it. Mari's providing a lot of crowd control, so that's going to help with the buff from Demi that gives extra damage, of course, to Reeve, but more importantly, Artemis for when enemies are under crowd control. And of course, she's also placing vulnerabilities, physical, but most important, magic vulnerability, so he can do more damage. So let's wait. Dolores, you better not die right there. Excellent. I've been burned too many times by Dolores dying in the million runs of Gear 8-1 I've done in my life. So let's wait. We're coming up. We can trigger Mari, actually. We're coming up on that 90. Let's click it. I will probably throw a heal down here just to make sure Broke here is nice and steady. We can 2x this, and here comes some big damage. So you can see the wall has all but been tickled. We haven't killed tons of units yet, but it's not such an issue. Let's throw this back on 1x and turn the auto ult off, because I do need to pay attention with Hollow. I should have manual ulted her and waited a beat. But you can see, once we get one more round of ults off and then ult with Laurel, we're going to pick Laurel up, and that's when the cycling will begin. But look at this, we're over 30 kills. It's basically Dolores, as long as you don't flip and die over here, we'll be okay. So keeping an eye on Dolores. I'm literally traumatized by her. We can throw on the auto ult, because that's going to line up really nicely with Dolores and Artemis. Come on, Hollow. Come on, Hollow. Come on, Hollow. Oh my god, I hate Hollow so much. I hate Dolores. I hate everything. Let's run it back. We'll pick it up right there, and I'll delay manually on the trigger with Hollow. All right, we're right about at that time where people are starting to march out again. I'm starting a bit earlier. A lot of little timings with manualing Hollow. I was having no issues on my million test runs with with Dolores dying, and now she keeps dying. So I'm going to focus really hard. We're going to 1x the heck out of this, but I am going to leave that initial failed attempt in, because I think it's important for people to do. We did a similar thing when I was on, when I did my Gear Aid 319 video. Like, it doesn't matter. I've done this thousands of times. Like, literally, I've done Gear Aid 1 thousands of times. Still, there's enough RNG and there's enough little things that it's still hard. You know, there's still a lot of little specifics. So we'll go with that. Get a freeze going. Why not? All right, so here they come. So basically, right when they're about to hit Hollow, we're going to trigger, and also trigger with Elwyn on the other side. Let's go. When they come, I'm going to save the Wood Elf, and I just need Dolores to, you know, not die. So let's trigger. We're about to hit 90. Let's trigger with Dolores. We can actually throw this on auto ult, and we can say a little prayer to Venoma. Please make sure Dolores doesn't die. I need to maintain my sanity heading into a 12-hour stream I'm doing after this. So come on, do not die, Dolores. Please do not die. Do not die. Hollow. Hollow's healing Laurel, so I'm actually going to pick up Laurel right now. She died. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick up Laurel. Let's use the end of that failure as well in the edit. Let's go to another one, and we're going to pick up Laurel, and hopefully that is the solution. Let's go. Okay, so finally we have a solution. I'm actually just going to swap positions of Dolores so she stops taking aggro. So here we go. There's going to be Artemis. Now we're going to place Dolores here. So we're going to be putting Laurel here. Unfortunately, she won't be in Reeve range, but honestly, who cares? She'll still be able to get the buff out on him, the Invig buff, and then, yeah, he's such a secondary thing. He's mostly there for his slows and to be a tanky, warm body. Slow this on 2x. Let's wait for Laurel. There you go. So now we're not going to get very much Dolores aggro, certainly none when they round the corner, where it's hurting us so much. As soon as they're both ready, we can throw this on auto, and basically everything else is going to go the same. We'll pick it up from where they march down the corners. Let's do this thing. All right, we can pick it up here. I'll explain the changes, and I do think this is going to be our successful run, and we can truly show off Artemis in all his glory. As you can see, we've got Laurel about ready to ult. We've got Dolores about ready to ult. You can see the formation changes we've made. We're going to have a much more harbored, safe, protected Dolores in this tile. We've left that tile open basically what we're going to do, I'm going to 1x the heck out of this so we can trigger. We're almost ready. Let's trigger with Dolores right when we hit 90 over here on Artemis. Let's trigger Artemis. Let's trigger Reeve. I could have triggered Reeve slightly earlier. Let's get a bit of Laurel. No reason not to get like the whole ult of Laurel. And then as soon as she's done ulting, I'm picking her up. So we can trigger Elowen because we're not too worried about Mari right now. Let's wait. Let's wait. We're going to hold on Hollow, obviously. Basically, we're going to pick up Laurel, so we're going to get an insta boost to get ready to put out more damage with our Dolores Artemis combo and let Artemis shine. Also now, the only real person taking damage is worst case going to be the two, Reeve and Artemis, but a lot of it's just going to be Artemis. So that's basically going to be all that Hollow can target. She can't be too distracted. I sure hope at least. There'll still be a little bit of aura damage here. But let's pick Laurel up. Oh, even though Hollow wasn't ready, it's totally fine. I could have timed that out better, actually. That's another possible solution. Let's get Demi down over here to help with some anti-healing. And we're going to wait. We're going to wait. You can see Dolores is already ready. Here comes Artemis. I'll wait perfectly. There's the 90. And as soon as these guys get up, we don't have to heal yet. But once they get towards that corner now, since we're not worried about this spot, that's when we can trigger Hollow. Let's trigger Artemis. Slightly late there. That's my bad. Okay, now we can... I'm going to wait till they round that corner. Let's get this going here, because we still have some aura damage to deal with. The damage, though, does look really good. Here comes a heal, so we can use Demi for some heal block. Come on, Demi. Hollow, what are you doing? I triggered you. I'm slightly late. I hope that wasn't too late. Let's see it. So now she can really focus Artemis. There's moments like this in this game where I wish we had half X. All right, everyone's alive for now. So it is, Dolores is certainly alive. I'm a little worried about Artemis, though. He's taking a lot of damage, but we're also putting out a lot of damage. I mean, look at some of these. Well, now the numbers just stopped because he stopped ulting. You can see some pretty cool stuff. We actually got some shields up. Thank you, King Hearts. Even though he's not deployed, we got his little Lord bonus. So let's wait. This is going to line up really nice. Actually, I can throw this on auto. And let's see. It should look really, really good. And yes, it does. The damage is absolutely there. Awesome. Please be the run. So let's throw this off. Let's get some heals in the middle. Hollow can go instantly now. Basically, the only person I have to hold off are still we're going to go for the timing with Dolores and, of course, with Artemis. But I do want to get one more heal block out of Demi before I pick her up. So let's go. Let's go. We're going to wait for that heal countdown to come. Pick off a few more units. There we go. We picked off another aura unit over there. Let's heal up. Here it comes. So let's trigger with Demi. Let's get some nice heal blocks. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. And now we're in control. I mean, look at the health of that wall and look at the numbers Artemis is going to put out in 1 second. Awesome. So Demi's done. We can pick her up. Where is she? Oh, no. She's still ulting. Excuse me. Let's wait. We just broke 40 and the wall's well over half health. That's really nice. I trigger. A little late on Dolores, but there we go. Perfect. Now watch some of these numbers. We'll keep it on 1x. Let's just see. Crazy. Just everything over 100. Between 100 and 170 is what I'm seeing. Just incredible. We can put this here. Demi's all done now. Pick her up. We can get a quick... You see, all these guys are ulting, so quickly put down Laurel. Pick her up. Let's get Hearts down to project the wall a bit. We got to wait for the Wood Elf to be done, actually. I can pick up the Wood Elf right now. Let's get Hearts down. Let's trigger. Let's trigger. Let's trigger. And now it's looking pretty groovy, huh? We're still about half health. Only 18 guys left to kill. A bunch of people about to get picked off. And we're kind of cruising. This is great. So let's wait. Let's wait till 90 to line up Artemis with Dolores. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. Sweet. All right, let's throw this on 2x. We can take a breath. The damage is legit. Trigger. Keeping an eye on when Demi's going to come back and Laurel's going to come back. I don't know if she can heal from there, but couldn't hurt to check. And look at this. We're at 50 kills already with a third of the health left, basically. It's crazy. Look at these numbers. He's so crazy. He really is my favorite hero now. I adore this guy. It is nuts what he's able to do, and he's a freaking healer. Okay, so we're going to trigger with Hollow. Let's turn off this. I should have 1x'd. Let's pick up Hearts. We can quickly get Laurel down. Let's pick her up. And now actually we can do the Demi show. We can get Demi over here. And she should be able to help a ton. Even with a touch of DPS as well. So let's 2x this. Let's turn on the auto ults. We should just be able to pick away. We're going to kind of sit on Hearts over here. You can see Brokier died, not really an issue. Because we can place Brokier here or Hearts here to protect the right. Let's trigger with Demi. Perfect timing for a heal block. Let's go. Only 4 mobs left. The boss is dying. It's looking good. Let's turn this off. I mean, look at the damage we're putting out. Just crazy, crazy stuff. All right, now we're going to manual the rest of this just to make sure everything goes absolutely swimmingly. Couldn't hurt to get a heal down. Let's get hearts over here. And now we'll save Brokier for the end for when we need him. Let's get a trigger over there. Oh, we're about to, let's go with Demi. Let's go here, and now we can throw on an auto. And we should get an absolute melt job going. And yeah, look at that. Really, really nice. Get some hand die heals. The wall's still in really good health, and even if it isn't, we've got all these tanks to use. And now there you go. Just 1 mob remaining. Too good. We can pick up Demi. We can get Laurel going because we want to get these guys ulting. But again, let's turn that off. Get some heals. And basically just the one guy and the boss. Hold with hearts. And look at that. Just an incredible, incredible job out of our boy. Our new favorite boy. Our favorite son. Basically, we'll get Demi down here at the end just for one last round of anti-heals just to speed up the run. I mean, the run's over now that we're in control. Because even if they got through, Brokier could take this forever. No problem. Once the wall falls, we can put him on that square. Let's trigger. Let's trigger. Ooh, perfect timing. Let's go. Let's go. Great. Demi's there. Awesome. Basically, yeah, he does this thing. I think it's a bug because once you kill, sometimes he keeps healing himself, which should not happen. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to hold Demi. This is where I said this might be the part I speed up, actually, because this is where I said it does get a little long since the DPS isn't the greatest in the world. So you can see the wall just fell, but does not matter because we're just stocked up on our amazing defenders. And that's kind of where, there we go. Anti-heal here. Let's go. Let's go. Kind of where this strategy is so nice because he's getting he's already caught up by Reeve. He's distracted by Reeve. He can't even focus. We are not even going to use Broke here. Awesome. And there you go. The final mob dropped. We've got anti-heals going. Melt job ensues. We can pick up Demi. We don't need her anymore. Let's get another little boost over here from our guys. Let's throw the whole thing on ult. Get Broke here. Let's see if he heals himself because I want to show you guys the like glitchy thing that happens that's pretty annoying. So, I know, we're good. Yeah, no, look, he's able to heal himself. That really shouldn't be happening. Or maybe he didn't. I don't know. But in some runs he did. There you go. There's some success. And I cannot wait to show you guys his damage. Because honestly, Artemis is just unbelievably strong. He's so freaking awesome. And yeah, I'm going to end it right there. I'll show you guys everyone else's builds really quickly. And we got to show that damage. And it's just crazy. Look at this. 140 million. You guys saw in the screenshot I had for the thumbnail. He put up 152. We got a touch of damage out of Demi, touch of damage out of Reeve. But look at that. And look at the heals. He's also just our best healer. 21 million on heals. Compare that to, obviously, Elwin had less people to heal. But Hollow at 4.2. He's at 21. Granted, he was healing all the people taking direct aggro, the tanks. But I mean, this is just outrageous. He's so flippin' good. So we'll end it right there. I'll show you the builds really quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. So it was very high effort to film. I've been streaming for 5 hours. Probably been filming this for 2 hours. Shout out to Itzy Burr, my editor on this video, for I'm sure what will be an amazing job. Let's go in here. We'll go right down the line. I'll show the gear very quickly. We already saw Artemis, obviously. Hearts didn't spend too much down, but there you go. Broken set with Immortal Warrior. You can see the stats there. For the artifact, we went with a base level Bastion Ring, formerly known as Olog's Wall. Now let's go. You can see on Brokier, he had a maxed out version of his signature. This stuff doesn't matter. Broken set again. It's all about the stats. You can see here 116,000 HP. Really, really, really cool stuff. Let's go right along. You can see Mari over there. You can see we actually have her in a morale set, so a little sneak peek at a future set that will be from one of the new gear aids. This is giving 4% bonus damage to everyone on the field, so not much, but a really cool thing if you just have someone you're going to bring anyway. Here are her stats. I think over 20k is all you need to make sure she doesn't die. After that, attack speed to the moon, and then some rage regen. She, of course, is in the Nightmare Samsara. Shout out to War Guides. He's the one who turned me on to that artifact. Then we got Hollow in the new build. Broken set here. Just going for super, super high speed, all that good stuff. She is in a euphoric orb. Let's go. Here is Elwin. She is in a broken set as well. We're same build kind of thing, going for very high attack. We just want nice heals, high attack speed, and some rage regen. She is in a golden scarab to keep those ults coming. Then we've got Demi. Demi here is in a Soulbound Arcana. It's a bit of a DPS, but you know, she wasn't used as DPS. It was really just when she's deployed, she might as well have some high attack speed to get the slows out, you know, get the anti-heals coming up from the ults. And if she's going to put out damage, she might as well, right? So you saw she did put out a little when we paired her on the left side with Dolores. She is capable. Tome of Horror, just because I didn't have another Nightmare Samsara to use, but this works well since every target that she hits is slowed, since everything she does is a slow, basically. And then when she's not doing her slows because she's doing her ultimate, well, actually, she still does slows when she does her ultimate, but Mari's also there putting out slows. Cool stuff. There are your total stats. Finally, let's wrap it up. Artemis, you know, Captain Reeve. I think we went broken set again. No, we went Guardian on Captain Reeve, so there you go. Not the greatest gear in the world, but it's solid. High HP, high defense, and for his artifact, we went for some damage. Astral Obelisk with some extra rage regen, so extra attack, extra rage regen. Then we've got Laurel. She's an Invig, obviously, just going for any semblance of tankiness, some rage regen, and then a little attack speed. Never hurt anyone, 570. She should be in a Spellcaster's Echo that I maxed out. So another legendary artifact, and I think I did show you Dolores, but here you go, Invig, just standard Dolores Invig build with the Keen Wisdom, and there you go. She's at 12.6k attack. Thank you guys so much for watching. Artemis, you absolute fiend, you absolute guy. Let's get that side profile. We're going to end with him sideways like that. Oh my god, I think the recording just failed. Well, I'm about to find out. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. If you like my stuff, like it. This is super high effort work. So do that thing. I hope to see you very, very soon, I guess. Thank you so much. I've been Fastidious. See you soon.
Fastidious.